Guys, are you staying away from me because I smell? It's only been like 3 days, and I dry shampooed, I promise. Hey guys, a non-smelly Amy with you today on D News, taking on a topic we've all dealt with one way or another: gross, stinky body odor. Let's start with a basic fact. We all smell, and it's because of our skin. Our skin is our largest body organ, varying from person to person, but on average it's about 21 square feet of surface area. It's layered to protect our delicate organs from dangerous germs and bacteria, while also keeping in moisture, basically making it an excellent barrier between our internal selves and the outside world. And that barrier varies in its topography and texture. There are folds, valleys, little niches, and it's all home to a thriving ecosystem of bacteria. Some of the bacteria on your skin can cause nasty infections, but other bacteria actually fights off the bad microbes, keeping you healthy. And that in itself is a finely tuned system. Any disruption can cause skin disorders or infections. Skin also has loads and loads of sweat glands. One kind are called Apocrine glands, and they're everywhere. These are the ones that continually bathe our skin in a salty, watery secretion known as sweat to cool us off. They can also release fluid that acidifies the skin, keeping the growth of microorganisms in check. Another kind of sweat glands are the Apocrine glands. These are found mainly in notoriously sweaty and odorous areas like armpits and groins. They respond to adrenaline and emotional stress, secreting a milky fluid that's also thought to contain pheromones. So there's a lot of fluid going on with skin, but that's not the culprit of the stink. Sweat itself is actually odorless. The smell factor comes in because as we sweat, the moisture gets into all those skin folds and nooks and crannies where there's plenty of bacteria. And a moist, closed environment is a bacteria's happy place. They thrive in spots like armpits, eat compounds found in sweat, and produce molecules that we smell and know as body odor. And there's more to it. Diet can affect your unique odor. Foods high in sulfur like broccoli and cauliflower release compounds secreted in sweat that can make you smell worse, sort of like rancid butter. Meat also changes body odor. One study actually found that vegetarian men's sweat smells more appealing to women than their meat-eating brethrens. Alcohol can seep out through your pores if you over-imbibe, making you smell, well, like a drunk. But let's say you have an average diet, don't drink too much, and lead a pretty standard lifestyle without engaging in especially sweaty activities. How long until you really start to noticeably stink? Well, it varies from person to person because no two people are the same. But a few days without showering, deodorant, or basic washing will probably start to get unpleasant for the people around you. But it's possible to push through the smell phase and get to a no-smell phase. Eventually, your body will settle into a happy arrangement of bacteria that keeps itself and your smell in check. Because really, we didn't adapt to need perfumes and deodorants and body lotions. It's social convention that tells us to manage our natural human smell. You know who doesn't stink? The team over at SourceFed. They do pop culture news and comedy, so it's like us, but faster and funnier. Click the link below to get your daily dose of the trending news.
Turnitin, a website used by teachers to find plagiarism in their students' papers, says that the likelihood of a 16-word match is just a coincidence is less than 1 in a trillion. Melania's speech had a 23 consecutive word match with Michelle Obama's.
Which means that she did
definitely
nothing
copied
wrong.
She copied
What?
Michelle Obama's speech.
No, she did.
And speaking of smelly, I've heard it smelled pretty bad on board the Apollo spacecraft during missions to the moon. Not surprising when you realize that they were pooping and eating smelly things like tuna in that thing. If you want to know more about that, check out my own channel, Vintage Space, where I dig into all kinds of space oddities. We've all seen tuna that goes bad when left in the fridge too long. In Apollo 12's pure oxygen environment, it was possible that the tuna would go bad really quickly. Nobody wanted Dick Gordon getting food poisoning right around the time Apollo 12 reached the moon. Have you ever been aware of your own smell? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for a new episode of D News every day of the week.